Every technological shift creates a massive opportunity for anyone that embraces it early, and AI represents the biggest shift we've ever seen. PCs gave us Bill Gates. The internet boom created Jeff Bezos. The mobile revolution made Mark Zuckerberg. The next wave of billionaires will emerge from AI, and that's exactly where your opportunity lies. In this video, I'm going to expose the 4 lies you're telling yourself about AI that are keeping you poor, and reveal the exact principles that separate those building generational wealth from those who merely read about it in the history books. Because while you're waiting for the perfect moment to get started, there's a kid in a dorm room somewhere who just learned how to build a website with a single prompt and is already making $10,000 a month. Lie number 1. I need to wait until AI gets better. Here's what everyone gets catastrophically wrong. The money isn't made when technology is perfect. It's made when the technology is messy. My first real business success came from running Instagram pages and selling advertising on them. I would grow pages to 300,000 followers and sell them for like $30,000. This was back when Instagram was a disaster to monetize. You could only log into one account at a time. If you logged into too many accounts on one phone, you would basically get banned. Nobody even knew if selling Instagrams or selling Instagram shoutouts was legal. Pages were getting nuked left, right, and center for even trying. The only way to grow was through shout for shout exchanges with other pages. It was just messy. So what did I do? I woke up at 5 a.m. every single morning when the US was most active. I had 8 phones lined up on my desk like some kind of social media command center. The friction was insane, juggling logins, tracking exchanges, dodging bans, but that friction, that was my moat. That chaos was worth thousands to me because while everyone else waited for Instagram to figure it out, I was already there building the distribution. Right now with AI, it's the same chaos. Custom GPTs break every other week, Claude hallucinates and just makes up random stories. Mid-Journey, it won't even generate hands properly. You need 3 different subscriptions to just build one of these workflows. But while everyone is waiting for the all-in-one solution, people are just stacking these broken tools together and printing money. I met someone at an event who uses 4 different AI tools just to create one YouTube short. He said that the transcriptions break all the time, the captions need manual fixes all the time, but he's still able to generate 300 videos a month. He then uses this to push supplements using affiliate links and clears 6 figures. You see, every technological gold rush follows what's called an S-curve. It's slow, painful innovation, then violent growth, then boring standardization. We're currently in that violent growth phase right now with AI. When the playbooks stabilize and everyone has a certified AI strategy, the returns compress to nothing. The people who made fortunes on Amazon FBA didn't wait for one-click automation in 2020. They were there in 2014 when you had to manually calculate everything on spreadsheets. The TikTok millionaires didn't wait for the algorithm to be fair. They posted while everyone was complaining about Chinese spyware. Friction isn't a bug. It's the price of admission to extraordinary results. But this brings us to our second line. And this one's even more dangerous than the first. It's that people actually care that you're using AI. My early freelancing days taught me this next lesson brutally. I'd walk into local businesses that have never touched digital marketing and I'd pitch them. We can run Facebook ads that use sophisticated algorithms to micro-target your ideal customer based on data. Their eyes would literally glaze over like I was speaking Mandarin. Then I would also explain we need emotionally engaging content optimized to convert, and I would just get more blank stares. But when I changed my pitch to something simple, which is, I'll turn every dollar you give me into $3 in revenue, guess what suddenly happened? Everyone said yes. When the money started flowing, they didn't care if it was Facebook's algorithm or literal magic making it happen. People also don't care that it's AI. They care about results. Nobody wakes up wanting GPT-4 with extended context windows. They wake up wanting more customers, better margin, and their weekends back. AI is just the plumbing, powerful plumbing, but plumbing nonetheless. The freelance designers crushing it right now aren't selling AI-powered design. They're selling complete brand packages delivered in 48 hours for half the usual price. The fact that they're using AI to generate 40 concepts in minutes instead of 4 hours, that's the backstage magic the client never needs to see. Build the bridge, not the blueprint. Define the painful before state, slow, expensive, chaotic, paint the delightful afterstate, fast, affordable, systematic, then become the bridge between them. Back in 1907, Henry Ford didn't sell interchangeable parts manufacturing. He sold a car for the common man. The assembly line was just how he delivered it, just like AI is for you. Which leads us directly to our third lie. And this one's costing people millions. Lie number 3, I can do everything with ChatGPT. Before McDonald's became the world's biggest franchise, it almost didn't exist. The two brothers, Dick and Mac, actually shut down their profitable restaurants for 3 months, not to rebuild the building, but to reinvent the entire system. They were asking themselves, why the hell does it take 30 minutes to make a burger and cost a customer a fortune? They ended up creating what they call the speedy service system, essentially turning their kitchen into an assembly line using this one key truth that will also help you with AI. Instead of one cook making entire meals, they had one specialist, one person only that grilled patties, another only dressed buns, another only worked the fryer. They cut their menu from 25 items to 9. They eliminated plates and silverware. And the result was the burgers went from 30 cents to 15 cents and wait time dropped from 30 minutes to 30 seconds. And then lines stretched around the block. When Ray Kroc franchised their system, McDonald's sold 100 million burgers in their first decade. And today they serve 69 million people daily across 40,000 locations. All because two brothers understood that specialization beats generalization every single time. And you're making the same mistake with AI that those old drive-in diners made with cooking, trying to do everything with one tool. ChatGPT can write emails, create scripts, code websites, and plan your wedding, but a butter knife can also cut steak. Doesn't mean that you should use it. Here's the exact toolchain framework that's printing money right now for me. I use Whisper for transcription, Claude for script writing or coding, ChatGPT for deep research, 11 Labs for voice, VO3 for video editing, and Higgsfield for image generation. I also use something like Gemini for YouTube analysis because they've got access to all that data. Then finally, I'll use something like N8N to automate all the workflows. You see, specialization is leverage disguised as limitation. The winners in this space aren't using one AI for everything. They're building these specialized stacks and tying it all together with something like N8N to automate the workflows. Similar to how McDonald's didn't make their workers better at everything, they made them perfect at the one thing. You're the conductor, not the orchestra. Lie number 4, AI makes everything faster. So I have a confession. I actually wrote this entire script using AI. But here's the twist. It took me 5 days to perfect the prompting sequence. 11 steps, multiple iterations, research loops, story distillation. I could have manually written 5 scripts in that time, making AI on the surface look not ready, as it's just too slow. But let me be brutally honest about what using AI actually looks like. The first week, your prompts are gonna suck. The output is generic garbage. You're copying YouTube tutorials that just don't work. The second week, you're probably chaining 4 different tools together. None of them work together, and you're copying and pasting like a maniac trying to figure out where the automation is actually broken. Then the third week, well, this is actually where most people quit. They go back to the old way because it's faster. But here's what they actually miss. After the 3rd week of obsession, something clicks. Your prompt library is dialed. Your workflows are automatic. Your context windows are preloaded with your voice, your style, your frameworks. Now that can be painful building that system, but now you can generate infinite variations, test different angles, and scale beyond what any human could produce. Then something really magical happens. AI doesn't just become faster, it becomes what we call parallel. Sure, it's cool being able to write 10 blog posts quickly, but it's cooler being able to write 10 simultaneously, each targeting different angles, then testing all of them the next day. But that only happens after you've eaten glass for weeks building the system. Let's say you're doing affiliate marketing. Instead of writing one review, you use AI to create the same review as a blog post, YouTube script, TikTok series, Twitter thread, and email sequence. Same information, 5 different revenue streams, all created in parallel. The money isn't doing one thing perfectly. It's in doing 50 things at 70% of the quality and then seeing what sticks first, then improving it to the 100%. The entrepreneurs crushing it right now use what I call the 100x framework. Instead of asking, how can I work faster? Ask, how can I create 100 versions? Not better, more. But they spend months building the machine first. Scale beats speed, but setup beats everything. If you want to learn more about AI, I have free courses available at millionaires.com. I'll leave a link in the bio. Go crush it.